This is Tracy Broussard with RoadDogOnline.com, and we've got our first Gnawin on the Bone roundtable discussion. Today we've got John Spittle with Trace Adkins, Chuck Fields with Terri Clark, and Austin Curcuruto. This depends on where you are in the lineup. Line check versus a sound check. What are some of those issues and how do you get past them? Because most everyone has their own guys and we're later down on the schedule. So, but I'm sure you guys remember being on early.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's where I'm at right now. Woo! Played 1 o'clock the other day. I'm pretty sure it was our monitor guy and his mother sitting in the first row. Other than that, there's like people way in the back buying hot dogs and stuff.
Well, one of the coolest things now is, you know, everybody's got digital boards. Well, for monitor world, I mean, it's literally click and it sounds like the night before. So that's a huge bonus.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the days of, you know, knobs getting bumped and throwing wedges out there, far and few between, but unless you're in that early slot, you know, then it's horrible. Or if you don't have the same monitor guy from week to week, you know, that's and they decide they want to, you know, let's start over. I want to build my own mix. Huh? Yeah, somebody got a gun?
Right.
It's so hard with ears. I mean, with wedges, it's not too bad to build a mix, but with ears, you suddenly have to maintain perspective.
It takes a long time to get it just right.
Yeah. If you go to ears, have your own monitor guy.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
What do you guys prefer in your ears? As opposed, like with your click, what do you put in there instrumentation wise to get a real good feel?
Go ahead.
Well, I have a little bit of everything. Usually never put fiddle or steel in there.
That's great.
I don't even want that on the stage. I mean,
Is that an instrument? Why you even tune it? You just roll the bar back and forth.
until you find something that
No, I rely heavily on bass. I bleed the lead vocal in enough just to let me know where I'm at in the song, and the guitar players.
I've been struggling with that.
Meat and potatoes,
and what other guys are.
Yeah.
For me, it's meat and potatoes. You know, I got my whole kit and click and, you know, that stuff. But just meat and potatoes.
Click, my kit, bass player, electric guitar, lead vocals, and then I actually give my monitor guy cues, like if somebody's doing a solo ride, I'd like to hear that a little more, so he's aware enough to ride that like a mix, so it's kind of cool. Because you don't want fiddle and steel and acoustic. Well, even I have some of the acoustic guitars because we play a lot of things together with the hat and whatnot. But you try to keep it simple. You know, clarity is key.
Yeah.
You can get money fast.
It does.
It
You
really
get too
does.
much in there, it gets a big wash. And I try and pan things. Like if, you know, they've got this guitar player at like 2 or 3 o'clock and this guitar player, you know, 10, 11 o'clock. And
That's a cool point.
Kind of gives you a little perspective. You know?
And for me, I don't go like click heavy. I mean, because that's an irritant for me. It's like, I know it's there. I'm just playing. I use like a shaker 8th note and then a cowbell chord note.
That's what I do.
And it's pretty, you know, you don't have to have it blaring in your ears, but.
Are you the only one hearing it in the group?
No. I hear it, the bass player hears it, the acoustic player has it, and then on the ballads, I think just about everybody has it.
Lee Kelly was telling me, he said he picked this up from Paul Line, but he puts his click so low in the mix that he only hears it when he's off. You know, I don't know, like.
That would mess me up.
Yeah.
I'd be trying to chase it.
That's what I feel like.
I do want to be able to hear it, but it doesn't have to just like be.
I found that being a very interesting approach. I can't really think to how it really would work for you, but.
Because it's almost, it's gotten to the point like you're playing with a percussionist or something. You're just hearing that constant groove. You're not really. I don't even think about it really.
Exactly. Yeah. It's got to be there enough to be audible, but that's about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's too low, and then I feel like I'm talking about where is it?
If it's too loud at the end of the song, you're going.
My click track experience in the club was so archaic. I had an HR-16 running through a stereo receiver.
Oh, wow.
In the big cans. I
Yeah.
had a bag this big. What's in there? What's the relationship between the front of house guy and the drummer regarding your sound? The trust factor.
Fortunately, I mean, I've been on this particular gig with Terry for 9 years. So, and Velvet Jones, or Jeff Jones, is our front of house guy. He's been with her since day one, 13 years, and he knows what he wants, and we have a really good rapport. I mean, I can ask him, is the snare sounding good today? And he'll say, well, give me a little more bottom. Fine, okay, cool, because every room is different. Everything else stays pretty consistent. That's pretty much the one item that goes funky. I mean, the bass is always the same because I have an internal mic, a Beta 52. It's, we don't have much problem with that. The toms are, you just tune them up and boom, they're there. But for me, the snare is kind of the issue because, I don't know, the frequency that it cuts through. Sometimes he wants a little fatter than this, that, or the other. But it's great that he's willing to work, to get that happening.
Yeah, for me, I hate gates on drums. They choke it, especially on a snare, because you lose grace notes, you lose stuff. So Benny has been really good at, working with me with that and back and forth. Like for sound, if we're checking the toms, and there's a tom with a funny overtone, hey man, you hear that? Yeah, I hear it. And let me tweak it out on my end before he starts with having to apply gates and stuff like that, and snare, and same with the kick, and he tries to work with me so he doesn't have to tweak it too much out there, so it sounds good from the source. But if you're fortunate enough to get, Chuck's got a good sound guy, you get a good front of house guy, they let you communicate, back and forth. I hate a guy that just, that sounds bad, so let's just cut it. Our sound guy will come up and hit the drums too.
Yeah.
He'll come up and make sure they sound good there, and then try and duplicate it out there. And because sometimes he'll go, man, something's not right, and he'll come up, hit that tom, you hit it, man, it sounds good here. It's something out there, and he'll go out and he'll find something with the PA sometimes.
Right.
That's cool. He's got that much attention to detail.
Right.
Come up and hit him himself.
If you got time, unless it's a line check. And it's, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the reason too I went to bigger drums. Just because my concept was, well, you want all that low end presence and whatnot under your tom. So I was like, well, here you go.
Yeah.
Don't use those and 8 and all that. I use 13, 16, and 24 kick. I mean, it's meat and potatoes, but man, it sounds good out front.